Hey, good morning. Let me get my cup of coffee. If you're new to my channel, welcome to my channel. My name is Ted Neum. I'm a food, beverage, and portrait photographer based out of Philadelphia. And you probably just saw me spill some coffee. So this video, I'm gonna try to do I guess I'll do a product review, I guess. But I also want to see how this will look in the 8K file format. That's what I'm currently shooting on. I'm hoping my camera doesn't overheat, and it's definitely gonna burn through memory. But I really wanted to give it a try because this camera can shoot 8K and I wanted to see what it's like. Generally, I've been shooting in 4K, 23 frames per second with an LGOP. Because I usually just post straight to YouTube or to Instagram. But anyway, so I guess before I show you the product, I'm gonna give you a little scenario or story. Like whenever I travel, I try not to carry my laptop. If I have to go for work, obviously I'll bring my laptop because I have to do work. But if I'm traveling, like when I went to Vietnam and Japan multiple times, I did not want to bring my laptop because even when I was still on the Fuji X series, it still was a lot of weight and a lot of things to carry. So I only brought my iPad. But the thing with my iPad was that it was very difficult to back up my images from the travels. So I had to buy a dongle to connect to the iPad to my SSD that will connect to my card reader. But the thing with that one, not only was its transfer really extremely slow, especially since I'm transferring RAWs, it also did not trickle charge the iPad as well. So I had to leave my iPad on without, if it went to sleep, it will stop the entire transfer process. And so that burned through battery of the iPad, and the length of the transfer speed was so long that I'd have to make sure my iPad was completely full of battery before I could do any transfer. And then after those long transfer sessions, not only could I not watch anything or do anything while I wait, because I would back up in the hotel, and I just had to wait and see for all the transfer. I mean, things would go faster if I brought my laptop, but as mentioned, bringing an iPad with me is way more preferable than bringing the MacBook Pro. It's just significantly heavier. Like I do bring my MacBook Pro on shoots with me because I tether, and I definitely had to bring my roller bags, bring the rest of my camera gear because it would just been so heavy, especially with all my lights. So the conundrum that I found myself in was efficient backup systems. And for a while, I mean, before I did the dongle with iPad, there used to be a company called Color Space, I think. It used to also be like a hard drive where you could insert your CF compact flash cards. It wasn't a CF compact flash part B or anything like that. It was pretty old school. So I got the last generation before they went under, and it was just pretty much like a size of an iPod, but just a little bit way thicker because you have a hard drive in there. So but still that process also let you do data backup on the go without having a laptop or any other weird dongles. Fast forward today, I tried other solutions from Western Digital that also doubled as a battery charger, which is great, but it was also big and clunky, and I forgot my password how to log into it after all these years. and its powering cable is a USB Type B. It's hard to find this cable. So for me, I was like, well, I guess I can't use this one anymore. So then earlier, a couple weeks ago, I was watching Vanessa Joy's videos and I saw her talk about the Lexar Workflow Go system. This is just part of the system. This is the only one I bought. It has a huge array. We could insert these SSDs or card readers in there. It's like a docking system, and you just plug it right into your computer and you could just go and work. But this one is super convenient. This is also a battery pack. You can also use it to charge your phone. And then you just stick it in there. I have the USB Type B, or a CF Type B card, so that's the only one I got for here. And just these two drives. I don't know if these SSDs come in a bigger size. This is currently a 2 terabyte drive. If there is a bigger one, I'm probably gonna pick it up because I'd rather have 4 gigabytes than 2. But right now, that's all it is. But the only thing you have to transfer, you have to have a USB-C, either iPad USB-C or one of the new phones with the USB-C port. I just purchased the iPhone 17 Pro yesterday because my microphones, when I need it connected to my phone, you have to connect by USB-C. So, and plus I had the 13 Pro, so it was getting a little long in the tooth. So I think this one, 70 Pro, is gonna be my last iPhone for a very long time. I have a case come in, feels naked without a case, but it is very slippery. But that's not to talk about the iPhone. I actually don't use iPhones for take photos. Get all these iPhones with amazing cameras, but I don't use the cameras on it. I'd rather use my own camera. Maybe that'll change. But yeah, this will be a lifesaver. It is kind of hefty. I feel like it's about under 5 pounds. It's probably like 3 pounds in total. So that is also kind of weighty, but not as clunky as bringing a MacBook Pro when you're traveling. And this is basically what I got it for, is because when I travel, I'd rather, especially abroad where I'm carrying my R5mkII, maybe the R6 Mark III when that comes in, 3 lenses, that's already significant weight. I can't find my C1 Plus. Let me see if I can find it. Yeah. And maybe my C1 Plus, which is still going to this day. Such a great little light. Although I broke its port to screw onto my Gorilla Pod, but I can't replace it, so it still works. I would want to bring my A2, but it's too much. With everything, it's like, yeah, I'm probably compressing some discs in my back. But yeah, that's the whole reason why I got this unit. It's because I could connect to my phone by USB-C and transfer it. And let me show you how to put it together in the transfer space. It's pretty awesome. Together, it's pretty simple. You have this. Everything is USB-C. So this battery pack has already been fully charged. Can I press a button to show it's fully charged? I think so. But I charged it last night, so it's discharged. Since they're all USB-C portable, so yep, all 4 batteries. You can also use this to charge your phone too. This is the 2 terabyte SSD right here. Just pop out right there. And slide it like so. Give it a pop to make sure it's secure. This is a compact flash type B reader. Because I use Canon, I use pardon me. I use Canon. It uses compact flash type B. Slide in like so, and it's all connected. Since my iPhone is an oldie, the 13 Pro, it doesn't have the USB-C USB port inside on the phone, so I have to use my iPad to do data transfer for this device. But hold up, let me get my iPad. Be right back. This is my iPad. My iPad is N1 chip with a USB-C. Or if I can get it in. They don't. Lexar should really make an iPad app because I think it's way more useful on the iPad than the phone. Everything getting so shrouded, and I've been thinking about it. Everything getting so shrouded. I just been spitting my flows. I just been spitting my flows. I just been ripping these shows, ripping these. This shit that I. So this is the iPad app, or iPhone app of Lexar. They don't have an iPad version, which I really think they should. So you could choose photo backups. Go. This won't back up any images that's on your device. I'm not going to back it up because I already backed it up on iCloud. So for the Lexar, I'm going to do the Lexar quick offload. Source. Well, I already backed up one file. Hold up. Everything getting so shrouded, and I've been thinking about it. Everything getting so shrouded. I just been spitting my flows. I just been spitting my flows. I just been ripping these shows, ripping these. Get it, this shit that I know. If I could do it upside down like this, pop it in. Right. So it shows up in the browse window if you can see it. There you go. So you see the USB, you choose whichever folder you there, and then you choose the destination. Lexar, and whatever folder you saved it as. This is from a shoot on Wednesday, so I'll just go there. Open. And it chooses, you can back it up. It backs up super fast. I'll show you. Do you see? Oops, I should bring my tripod. But do you see how fast it's transferring? It's. Oh man, I keep hitting my tripod. But look how fast it's transferring. It's so fast. I'm gonna have to reformat this drive later anyway, but how sick? How sick is that? So for me, this is what I'm gonna be using to travel with. Instead of having to carry my laptop around, I'm gonna just carry my iPad like usual and this Lexar, and I have my mobile data backup solution right here. Instead of hustling around the laptop. Although having a laptop would be so much really great because I can edit on the go. But if I don't want to carry my laptop and just travel with my iPad, this presents a really great option to back my files up on the go without having to bring my laptop. So pretty awesome if you ask me. I just wish Lexar made an iPad version of this app, because I don't feel like buying a new phone. It's $1,000. But yeah, this is a great mobile backup device. Did you see how fast that transfer was? Pretty awesome. It's like incredibly fast, and while I use my iPad to do the data transfer, but it's still, you could do the same thing with your phone. But yeah, that's the Workflow Go. It did cost $440 US market. I know I said I was not planning to buy anything or anything like crazy, even though I bought the iPhone and then the R6 Mark III is coming in. But these are necessities. Like this one, like will definitely save me on the go when I need to do digital backup for my work. There's no other way around it, other than bringing the laptop. But I do not want to bring the laptop if I can help it. The R6 Mark III, I do need a backup stills camera, regardless of whether or not I get this Wawa stills photo job or not. I do not like have it go on commercial job and just have one camera. And the iPhone, like I need that USB-C port. I thought about buying a used iPhone 15 or something like that, but I was like, well, $200 or $300 more because I was on the Apple's refurbished page. I think I can swing for the 17 Pro. So that's why I went with the 17 Pro. And it'll last longer. I mean, they all last longer, but this one, you know, just a little bit more in terms of updating and staying in service. Anyway, that's the video for today. Just want to do a little quick little discussion about the Workflow Go from Lexar. I think it's a great data backup system when you're on the go. If you're away from your laptop, you don't want to carry a laptop or anything like that for data management when you're traveling or anything like that, you just want to travel with an iPad or some kind of tablet when you're traveling, this is a great option. Or if you're wedding photography, you need to get your backups from your second shooter. As long as you have the right card reader, because this also comes in SD reader and maybe a compact flash type A reader, then you can back up your second photographer's files really fast. So yeah, it's great for anyone. So anyway, thanks for watching. If any questions, just leave comments down below. I'll get back to you. And hit like and subscribe. And I'll see you in the next one. Have a good day.